Okay, let's unpack the Mutineers, Prestinni in particular. We know what he was going through going into this tournament, right? Even before the season started, teams were glossing over him. They were saying, he was the weak link of E United. He doesn't deserve a spot in the league. Here he is with the Mutineers, now facing his brother across the way. He was second in first blood in the tournament on SND with 12. But do you believe, after what you saw, particularly in the match with the Huntsmen, that this was a breakout performance, that people now believe that he is here to stay and he is a force? Or do you think that it was more because the Huntsmen were just, like you said, that vibe was not there?
I think it was a statement moment for Prestinni in the sense that that was the first time he had faced off against his brother, Arcitys, since they went back-to-back and won playoffs and champs in the Black Ops 4 season. So do I think it erases all doubts? No. But for Prestinni to be able to come out and beat his brother, reverse sweep his brother to get to those grand finals is a huge statement for him. And this is actually something that I talked with him about when we did the Player Stories series in the offseason. Something that was clearly so passionate in him was this desire to exit his brother's shadow, be his own person. Neither of them wants to be known as the twins anymore. They both made that very clear to me. And something that was so important to Prestinni was proving his worth. Proving that he didn't succeed because of his brother. He's not riding on his coattails. He is his own player. He is a superstar. And he views this season as the season that he is going to prove that to people. And I think coming out, reverse sweeping Chicago is such a phenomenal statement for him. I was so proud to see him do that because no one is harder on Prestinni than Prestinni. He is extremely self-critical. So to see him do that was phenomenal. But Arda, at the same time, Chicago did come out flat, and Florida looked extremely rough on the very first day. Prestinni wasn't playing well the first day. Havoc wasn't playing well. Skies, of course, was doing Skies things, and Frosty was doing well, and so was Mox. But yes, great performance from them. But they've got a lot of things they need to smooth out. Those consistency issues that I mentioned being big ones, but. Yes, in terms of Prestinni, this was phenomenal out of him, and it's going to create a great storyline for both of those brothers because Arcitys, of course, will want his revenge. But I'm super happy for Prestinni because I do view him as an incredible player, and hopefully the rest of the community starts to do so as well.
I really wonder what happens the next time, right? Because now they've experienced this. And now they've gone through this emotional journey of, I don't want to face my twin brother, but I have to face my twin brother, especially Prestinni. I have to prove myself. Everyone's doubting me. I need to prove myself. I need to show. It was like that moment after the victory, right? That was like such a roller coaster of emotions. It was like he stood up, he yelled at his brother, "You need me. I'm here to stay," etc. And then seconds later going over and hugging him in his chair. What a roller coaster that was.
Yeah, and so again, when I was talking with both of them in the offseason, they both said very specifically they could not wait to play each other. I don't think, Arda, they want to play each other. They don't not want to play each other at all. They're gunning. They want to beat each other. Very, very much so. And that's some kind of that friendly, brotherly rivalry that's going to occur. But you saw it there. That's the passion that Prestinni showed, both when he stood up, when he yelled, when he ran to his brother to hug him, and when they did that interview with Courage at the end, tears in both of their eyes. I mean, I was tearing up during my watch party watching that, and you could see obviously his parents, his mom in the stands watching everything. It was extremely emotional, but I love seeing that. There was some pushback from people. They were like, why would you have the two brothers go do this interview right after that happened? And it's like, why not? You want to capture those emotional moments. You want to highlight the storylines and the personal relationships between these players. So I'm super happy that they chose to do that interview. But I guarantee, Arda, that they want to beat the hell out of each other. And they are going forward going to get more and more excited to play each other.